Welcome back. So last night was the Grammys. You probably already know that Kendrick won 5 plus 5 Grammys for Not Like Us. This is crazy for a number of reasons. He won Best Rap Song, Best Rap Performance, Best Music Video, Song of the Year, and Record of the Year. I don't think people really realize how crazy this is. Let's get into Drake first. We gotta talk about Drake first. The fact that Kendrick showed up in a Canadian tuxedo, he was not even there to accept the first couple of awards. He came later on and pulled up in a Canadian tuxedo. I live for this pettiness. And for those who don't know, a Canadian tuxedo is denim on denim. He even wore a denim hat. What? If I was Drake and I saw Taylor Swift lit as hell, dancing and singing with her whole chest a diss song about me, a diss song where they called Drake a pedophile, it would be my 13th reason why. Beyonce was two-step into the song, but we already knew Beyonce was gonna slide for Kendrick. Someone needs to get Drake a wheelchair. Just back to acting. They better reboot Degrassi and how Drake is one of the fathers, because it's a rap. Like old girl said, he got cooked by a cutie patootie. Oh, I have never seen someone lose this bad. I've never seen someone lose this bad as Drake. He went 5 for 5. You can defend that pedophile if you want to, but we're saying Dodger Blue. Bitch, I'm from the land. And we're gonna hear Not Like Us at the Super Bowl next Sunday. Ha, 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 ha. That little weak ass lawsuit was not stopping shit. This is what I needed. But aside from the beef, Not Like Us winning in all these categories, especially Song of the Year and Record of the Year, is monumental for hip hop. This is really a win for hip hop. A diss track won 5 out of 5 categories. This is unheard of. This has never happened in rap history. Mind you, this is coming after a time where people said that hip hop was in its flop era. People were shitting on hip hop, saying that it was not charting the same, and it wasn't. People were saying that hip hop was losing its influence, that it was not as impactful as it used to be. I think a good majority of us felt that way too within the community, that things just have not been the same. When Kendrick entered this beef and dropped Not Like Us randomly, he breathed life back into hip hop. Hip hop was dead and he breathed life back into it. In my opinion, I don't really think it was dead. Do I think it might have been on his deathbed? Maybe. Maybe it was like, you know, had the little, it was going beep, 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 maybe. But Kendrick breathed life back into hip hop. He breathed life back into the genre. Those wins were really a win for hip hop. Just pure talent and pure bars. That's what won. That's what won last night. The more I think about it, the more it makes sense that he won Song of the Year and Record of the Year. Not Like Us was up against some heavy hitters. Texas Hold'em by Beyonce, 360 by Charlie XCX, Taylor Swift song was in there, Chappell Roan song was in there, a Beatles song was in there, which I didn't even know the Beatles made a song. I don't even know why they were in that category, but that's besides the point. It beat the odds. I didn't think that it was going to win in those categories, but it did. Both Song and Record of the Year. Not Like Us, even though it was a diss track, transcended cultures. It transcended genres. Everybody knew that song. Everybody knows A minor. Hence why they sang it when he walked up on stage. And you have to admit, if anybody else in that category would have won Song or Record of the Year, they would not have done the same thing. And that's how powerful Not Like Us was and is. No other song on that category did the same thing as Not Like Us. They did not cross genres. They stayed within their little subculture, maybe with the exception of Cowboy Carter. But everybody knew Not Like Us. You didn't have to understand the beat in order to know that song, in order to appreciate that song, because that song is just good. Even though it's goofy, even though it's funny and petty as hell, it's still a good song no matter what you want to say. The Grammys think so. I think people just think it's a song about calling Drake a pedophile, which yes, that happens in the song, but it's a lot more in the song. It's about hip hop. It's about reclaiming hip hop and our culture, taking it back from colonizers. He calls Drake a colonizer in the song. Kendrick was telling Drake and telling us that we can't just let people into this community and let them do whatever the fuck they want and exploit us. I'll include all the diss tracks like that, Euphoria, Meet the Grams, especially Not Like Us. Kendrick was reclaiming hip hop for the culture, not just for himself, but for the culture, for hip hop. I argue Drake is one of the reasons people think that anyone can rap, anyone can just do anything in the culture because they see Drake do it. A lot of times when you see people like Jack Harlow, that is the person 9 times out of 10 who they try to mimic is Drake. But Kendrick is letting us know, like he said last night, you have to respect the art form. You have to respect the art form of hip hop. So many artists, so many people in general now, especially consumers, do not respect the art form. They think it's just a cash cow. When Kendrick dropped Not Like Us and he won those 5 Grammys for Not Like Us, he reclaimed it for what it actually is. He showed the influence that hip hop has always had. And it's clear that the reason why people thought it was in its flop era is because people were not respecting the art form. People just wanted money. People just wanted to get rich off of it, but they didn't actually want to respect hip hop. They didn't want to respect the culture that embraces hip hop and that live and die by it. This shit just has me so hyped. It has me so hyped. It genuinely feels like a movie where good conquered evil. Like, that's how it feels watching Kendrick win all these Grammys. And you can tell that I don't think he was expecting it. I personally was not expecting it, but I'm so happy that it happened. And it makes so much sense. It makes so much sense when you really look at it, especially compared to the other songs. Diss tracks and battle rap is integral to the genesis of hip hop, and it's one of the key elements inside of the culture. And so the fact that a diss track won 5 Grammys, especially Song of the Year and Record of the Year, are monumental. It shows the power that hip hop still has. Mustard did his thing on that beat. Mustard did the fucking thing. But Kendrick won those Grammys based off of true talent and true bars. True fucking bars, bro. We don't hear enough of it anymore. It's also just so amazing watching Kendrick's journey. From watching him make swimming pools and come out with Good Kid, Mad City, and he wasn't even expecting that to blow up. Even before then with Section 80, following his journey all the way since then to now. And this is not Kendrick's first Grammy. He's not new to this. Kendrick has been getting Grammys. He got a Grammy for Mr. Morale and the Big Steppers. Kendrick is not foreign to the Grammys. First time in all of hip hop history, that a diss track has won. Pure talent, pure bars, and some pettiness in there too. It's just a beautiful sight. It is well deserved for Kendrick, and I hope he feels the love. I honestly feel so inspired just watching this. I feel so inspired watching this Grammys, but especially Kendrick and just seeing his story. Just seeing how he really fought for this. He didn't take the easy way out. He stood on what he believes in, and he ate Drake's ass up. With pause. Cook the fuck out of Drake, as well deserved. Fuck you, Drake. Hip hop is back, baby.